Hey, welcome to another episode of Daily Life Hacks Podcast. In today's episode, I'm going to teach you a financial life hack on how to reach financial independence. Okay, and this life hack involves tracking 4 key areas: how much you owe, how much you make, how much you spend, and how much you save. So I want you to get a small, tiny notebook and start tracking these 4 categories. It's a total life hack of getting your finances in order and reaching financial independence sooner rather than later. First, think about how much you owe. If you went to uni, whether you did a bachelor's degree, master's, or PhD, maybe there's some money you owe the government, or maybe you already paid off your student debt. If you have a credit card or two, maybe you owe the bank some money. If you have a mortgage or a down payment on a car, maybe there's a certain amount you owe each month. So on the first page of your financial notebook, I want you to think about how much you owe and write it down. Write down how much you owe each lender and the total amount you owe. This should be your motivation for how much you need to make, or how much more you need to make in order to pay down what you owe in a reasonable amount of time to avoid interest payments. Next, I want you to look at how much you earn. In this day and age, job security is unheard of. A lot of people, you're lucky if you have a stable career. A lot of people I know are barely getting by. So I always recommend a second and third income stream. If you only have one income stream, always be thinking about a side hustle or two. All right, on the second page of your notebook, write how much you make each week from your 1, 2, or 3 income streams. I don't want you to think about like a dozen different income streams because that's actually going to be counterproductive. It's okay to just have a main job and be working on a side mission or two, a side hustle, whether it's your YouTube channel or you're writing a book or you have a second part-time job. Track how much you're earning each week. On the third page of your notebook, I want you to start tracking how much you're saving. Actually, scratch that. That'll be the 4th page. Thirdly, I want you to think of how much you're saving. So in order to save anything, you have to earn it first. And then you have to create a ratio of I'm going to save this much and spend this much. So you have to track your spending at some point. I want you to think of a pie chart with different life categories. Let's say you have $1,000 to spend each week because you're getting royalties from book sales. You have your day job 9 to 5 that's making you 5 or 6 figures at least, and you're getting to 6 figures, and you're thinking about how can I get that 7-figure this year or next year, right? Think of a profitable side hustle or two in addition to your day job. Maybe you've always wanted to start a business and it's thriving now and you're making $3,000-$4,000 extra per month. All right, what are you spending it on? Let's say you're saving $2,000 a month, spending $1,000, but how are you spending the $1,000? Are you spending half of it on food and a third on entertainment and a quarter of it on your subscriptions? And are you spending $2,500 on rent, $500 on groceries, and $800 on childcare, and on your kids? Are you spending? It's different for everyone, but you have to track how you're spending. For me, often when I take a look at my spending habits, which I should do more of, I'll see that, all right, I'm spending a lot on late night snacks. Typically, I'm good at keeping, not splurging on 5-star dinner dates. But late at night at 2, 3 a.m., I'm always just splurging on a late night food run because I got the munchies. And I've spent hundreds on late night food runs. It's not probably that healthy. So you got to think of where it is that you're spending the most. All right, and the fourth category to reach financial independence this year rather than next is to take all of that, right? All of this financial awareness that you've cultivated by writing it down, knowing, all right, this is how much I earn per week, spend per week, what am I going to save per week so that I can pay off my debts each and every month, and by the end of the year, have a good chunk of it paid off so that I can get to net positive, not owe the government or the banks any money, and start saving for my future. All right, so figure out, debt is a form of negative saving, right? Think of it that way. It's the amount you owe, so it's not what you have, right? It's negative money versus positive money, right? So if you owe 50,000, you have to earn 50,000 and save 50,000 to not owe 50,000. And then once you're at net zero, you still have to earn another 50,000 and save that 50,000 to have 50,000. So you can't spend 50,000 if you earn 50,000, right? But let's say you spend 100,000 and you only have 50,000. Now you owe 50,000. So think like that. Think in terms of zero, positive, and negative. All right, let's say you earn 50,000 and you spend 25,000 and you save 25,000. Now you have 25,000, but you owe 25,000. Then you pay off that debt and now you have zero. So you're back where you started from. That's the life of most entrepreneurs. Sometimes your businesses go bankrupt and you're back to the drawing board. You have to start all over. If you've ever started a business and it's failed, you know what it's like. But don't give up, try again. But always think of having a financial planner, a little notebook where you track your business expenses. All right, so go and make that 50,000. Try to spend 5,000 and save that 45,000, and then earn another 45,000, and save 45,000, and now you've saved 90,000. And let's say you owe 80,000. You get where I'm going, right? You got to be able to do the financial mental math to be able to gain financial literacy and financial independence. So I know that was a lot of technical numbers and adding and subtracting. I know it's not it's not fun, but like I mentioned in previous life hack, the people who are good at mental math are going to be much better at reaching financial independence and by financial tracking. All right, if you have trouble with any of this, if you want to consolidate your loans and stuff, go and pay it off faster and try to figure out how to lower your interest and all that. Definitely go speak to a professional accountant, get a financial advisor. I'm by no means an investing expert. So there are all these professionals that can help you. As you guys know, I'm all for working with experts and mentors to improve in any area of your life, all right? And as always, subscribe to Daily Life Hacks. Tune in again tomorrow for another life hack. I hope this has helped you. If you're someone who's in debt or you're a business owner struggling, definitely get that notebook and split it up into 4 parts and track all 4 categories. To recap, that's how much you spend, how much you earn, how much you owe, and how much you save. Good luck. See you tomorrow for another Daily Life Hack.